emotional. This is gonna be a difficult video. So I'm not saying this is a reboot, I'm just saying this is an evolution in the Rainbow High series and the Rainbow High world. Thank you so much to the MGA team and the Rainbow High team for sending me the new Rainbow World dolls for free to share with all of you. Well, it is here. Whether it's good, bad, happy, or sad, we have new Rainbow High dolls that are called Rainbow World, and MGA sent me the first complete set of them, so I'm assuming there's going to be more things coming out from the Rainbow World umbrella. I know there's images already leaking of the Junior High dolls, which I did pre-order 2 of them. I want all of them because those are actually really cute from the images that I've seen, just because they have little cute pajama sets. So there is more coming from the Rainbow High world, and let's look at all of them. And I will be, you know, as a Rainbow High fan, it's difficult when anytime there is a big change in a line of dolls, whether it's a reboot, whether it's a new wave that they're deciding to kind of change. It's like, I'm gonna use Madonna as an example. Been around for multiple decades in the music world, has had many different looks, styles, appearances, constantly evolving and changing, but it's still Madonna. And I feel like with these dolls, we're going into a new evolution of them, but it's still Rainbow High at the core. It's just a different variation or an evolution of the doll line. With all of that being said, let's take a closer look at them. So they sent me this beautiful holographic giant box with all 6 of the core characters here. Now, I know a lot of people are sad, and I was a little shocked as well, that the color orange, which is in the rainbow, is not in the new line. So I'm wondering, is Poppy just not coming back? Were there dolls that were voted and they were like, you know what? Poppy isn't a top seller, let's not bring her back. Or there might be like, this is just the first wave of the Rainbow World ones, and there's gonna be a second wave coming out, and then maybe Orange or Poppy or a new character might be coming in that series or wave. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm thinking there's going to be another wave of dolls, and that's where we're going to get more colors introduced at that point. That's where I'm kind of going with it. Whether it's going to happen that way or not, I have no idea. But let me show you. We're just going to grab a Maya here. And I know many of you have already seen pictures of these from other people unboxing them. There's so many out there. But let's go into like what I think. So here's the back of the packaging. Now, very still reminiscent of what we know for the past 3 years for Rainbow High. But there's a lot more glitter, a lot more color, a lot more youthfulness, I guess is a good word for me to put there, into the art of the background. Now, like I said, these are the 6 core dolls that are first being released into the Rainbow World. And with these dolls, the box shape, it's very still Rainbow High. Like if I saw this on the shelf and no one told me that these were coming out, I'd be like, oh, it's just an alternate universe variation, the multiverse, you know, of Rainbow High dolls. Now, this does give me more of the feeling of what we saw with the Poopsie Slime Surprise dolls that were the taller dolls that were released, oh my gosh, I can't believe, like 4 or 5 years ago already. And this is, and I think Melissa from My World said it best, if I never had the Rainbow High dolls that we've had for the past 3 years, and it went from the tall Poopsie Slime Surprise dolls, and it went into this series, I would have lived. I would have loved. I would have lived, laughed, loved. I would have been like, this is the best thing ever. I would have been like, I love this. I love fashion size dolls. But I think a lot of collectors, and I'm speaking for myself as well, are in this world of like, oh my gosh, I miss, or I'm going to miss what we've had for the past 3 years. Now, I know you've heard this. I know we're going to, in the comments, you're going to be like, you and everybody else is saying the same thing. But it's factual that companies have to look at their main demographics. Who is the people that they want to sell to? Kids. Kids want this. Not all kids. Not all kids. I'm not saying that all kids want rainbows and bubblegum and glitter and this. But a lot of kids do. They want pets. They want play sets. They want accessories. That's why we saw that with Shadow High Series 2 and 3, you know, 2, 3, so many series. You know, we saw the introduction of more accessories, the reduction of outfits. And I think a lot of that comes from because, again, their main demo is selling to kids and the parents to buy that for the kids. You know what I mean? And yes, as a collector, I'm a little like, I'm hurt. Because I'm a little like, oh, I liked the Prada references. I like the high-end fashion moments. But at the end of the day, collectors, when you're looking at a pie chart and you're looking who is buying Rainbow High dolls, you know, collectors aren't the biggest sliver of the pie. And I get it. Would I love, and I hope that they still, you know, give us collector series dolls like Lily Chen or Paris Hilton or, you know, something like that? I hope so, because I like that. I like the high-end references. I love all of that. Now, these are very, very colorful. There are things that I do like about these dolls and things that I'm not particularly a fan of. But I know that these dolls and the intent of these dolls are not intended for me. Like, they created these dolls not with the, oh my gosh, what are collectors gonna think? It's how can we make more money? And again, I'm not mad at that because I understand how business works. You know, I don't love it. I would love to still have the darker, I'm gonna miss Shadow High because I have a feeling Shadow High is not gonna be around, but I miss like the darker dolls and like the spookier, like the darker elements, like look at Naomi and Veronica, like that 2-pack set. Live. But this, I'm assuming they've tested, is what's going to sell a little bit better and hopefully keep the line going. So I'm not saying this is a reboot. I'm just saying this is an evolution in the Rainbow High series and the Rainbow High world, which I think they're going to change up the show. Because last season I wasn't very emotionally attached to. My battery cut out. I don't even remember where my last train of thought was, but we love that. We love that. I know I'm ranting too much. I know I'm just sitting here blabbing words that a lot of other content creators have put out there. But like I said, I want to be as transparent as possible because I think out of 2023, I think back, okay, I obviously have purchased a lot of dolls. I know a lot of people think like everything is gifted to me. It's not. I literally was calculating. I was like, wow, I could have bought a house. You know, so I really spent a lot of money on dolls, and Rainbow High was my #1 purchase doll. I looked through my Amazon, I looked through all of my receipts, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I have bought more Rainbow High product than I have with any other doll line this year. So coming from someone who genuinely is a fan, this isn't the direction that I would have initially loved for Rainbow High to go into. But when you eliminate the emotion and look at it from a business perspective, I get it. They have to make money. You know what I mean? And if a company's not out here to make money, either A, they're lying, or they aren't looking for longevity of a business. You need to make money. And, you know, if the demographics of kids is where you want to go, I get it. I get it. I get it. Again, do I love it? No. But do I understand it? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, I'm going to be more selective with these because the one thing I've seen people try to remove the glitter. And again, this is just a design thing that I personally don't like. Like, I don't understand why the glitter is not on the whole face or just on the highlighted cheek. It's only from the cheek and the nose up to the forehead. Is that a new way of highlighting? Am I missing the makeup trend? Because I'm way behind on makeup trends. Like I've been doing the same makeup now for like 6 years. So I don't know why they chose to just do the upper portion of the head. I'm going to try to remove some of the glitter because I'm personally not a fan of just the forehead glitter. I don't get that. But, you know, maybe kids like forehead glitter. Maybe that's the new way of highlighting that I maybe did not know existed. There are some trends on TikTok, okay, that sometimes I'm like, I don't mind if I'm not a part of that. Like, I don't know. Because there's a lot of glitter on these foreheads. Like, and just on the neck, like, see, isn't that weird? I don't know. So we have, let me go through the dolls. I know I've been ranting, but this is just a lot for me because like I said, I have spent so much money and time on Rainbow High in my life this year. And I'm a huge fan. Like at the end of the day, am a huge fan of Rainbow High and Shadow High. And it's a lot for me. This is a lot. This is a lot. So this is Skylar, and she does come with a pet. All these dolls do come with pets, accessories, and they're very, you know, colorful, kid-oriented, bubblegum happy. And I think that's, again, why they're doing that. I know I already showed you Amaya, but we're going to go over her again. I honestly don't mind her. I know a lot of people were like, Amaya this time, but like, I don't know, I don't hate it. I do like on Amaya's makeup, the color blushing was done differently. You see how the color on here, it's kind of like the eyeshadow is blended into her cheeks and stuff. I actually like that. I like that makeup. I like that they gave her rainbow colored blush on her face. I thought that was a good little moment. Now I am mad that Jay does not have her black lipstick, but this looks like her Fantastic Fashion outfit, but if it was done for like her in middle school, and honestly she's really cute. I like how they did the graphic eyeliner. We're still getting graphic eyeliner. We're still getting makeup. We're still getting long hair. We don't have wrist articulation, which I'm like, ugh, I guess. But these dolls are at like a $25 price point. So to get this kind of quality doll at $25, and I know we can't think of what we had before. We need to think of where it is now and where I'm coming from now. $25? This is a lot for $25. You're getting a lot of accessories, play pieces, long hair, rooted eyelashes, inside eyes for $25. And I hate to say it, if you look at a lot of other dolls for $25, you're not getting that much. Or their lines have been discontinued for that price point. So I do like Sunny socks. The socks is definitely a win for me on this one. They have little star socks. Okay, so Sunny is one of the prettiest ones. I would have to say Sunny's one of the prettiest. I do like that she doesn't have the bangs on this one. I agree with, again, I'm going to be referencing Melissa from Marveled a lot, where these versions of the dolls remind me of the core characters. If the core characters were like in their junior high variations or versions, they're a little younger, more youthful looking, more innocent, and again, more colorful. I do like that they come with pets, but I don't, like, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going to put the slime in the shoes. I'm not a slime person. I don't like the texture. I don't like the mess. I don't get how people like to play with that. Even when I was younger, and I remember Play-Doh was out, and I just was like, I never liked it. Anything that had a gooey texture, nope, couldn't do it. Nope, not for me. That would be a hard pass. So I will not be putting, because you can put the slime in the shoes, in her purse, into this crystal shaker thing. Like, there's a lot of slime play, and I guess slime is still popular because when you go back into the history of toys here in the past decade, slime has been out for a minute, and there's been tons of slime videos. I thought slime was gone. I thought nobody was into slime anymore, but I guess enough kids are that they are putting slime into these pets. Now, I loved the little poopsie critters. Oh my gosh, especially the little ones, like the Tootsies, I think they're called. I liked it. Now, these are clear and see-through, and if you look at all of their outfits, and I can hopefully, editing notes, put the regular core dolls with these dolls. So these all remind me of the original first release dolls of July 2020, and just updated in the sense of they look more childish fashion, but they still are the characters, if you know what I mean, okay? Like, I'm still getting the characters. I'm still seeing the characters. Violet is actually really pretty, and I hate to say it, no shade to the first Violet, but I think I like this Violet better. And I don't think I'm alone, because I don't know who it was. Somebody else commented that, and I was like, oh, yeah. And now that I'm looking at her in person, I'm like, she is way prettier. And don't get emotional. This is going to be a difficult video. I think these are going to do good. And everyone unsubscribes and unclicks off this video. No, I think they're going to do well for kids. I think they're going to do well for the demographic for kids. I think the kids are going to like it. I think they're going to be like, oh, color, pieces, slime, Again, from a collector's perspective, which I think MJ does listen to us to a certain extent, but at the end of the day, they're here to make money. I think that they're going to be like, you know what? Collectors are still going to buy these, because I see a lot of people buying them. As much as everybody's like, I hate this, people are buying them. Money's going somewhere. I definitely plan, and I'm going to be, again, I'm going to be honest, I do plan on maybe buying some extras. The only ones that I'm going to be buying, like I said, I want the junior high pajama set ones, because those are really cute. Like, I think those, I love little pajama outfits. I think they're so adorable. So I will be spending money. For all 4 of those, it's $80, and I plan on buying them. As much as I'm like, oh, I have to save money. But I'm only going to be buying, like I said, the ones that I really genuinely like. And and something about this Violet is just so beautiful. What I've heard a lot of people doing is saying that they're going to buy these and rebody them on ones that have the articulated wrists. Because we're still getting articulated knees. We're still getting articulated elbows. We're still getting, the neck turning. So it's not like these dolls have reverted back to basic budget line. Because Rainbow High tried this past fall, and they released budget dolls that had zero articulation. I didn't buy any, because for $18 I was like, why? Why? But for these, for $25, which isn't that much more, you're getting a glamorous doll with pieces, whether you use the pieces or not. I think these are so much of a better buy than what they tried to do with the budget dolls, because those budget dolls should have been $10. let's be honest. Let's be honest, let's be real. Those budget dolls were not, I didn't like them. I didn't buy them. I thought the faces were pretty, but for $18, that's not really a budget doll in my opinion. Like, I feel like these for $25, way more of a better deal. Now, I'm ranting here for 3 hours, right? So hope you got your coffee and your tea. I'm gonna open one of these with all of you in this video and go over all of the little pieces and see how I feel and yada 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 yada. Yeah, I don't know which one I'm gonna open yet. So let's see. All right, we have Ruby out of the box because I put up for a vote, and on Instagram 64% of you said to open Ruby instead of Jade. So that's what I did. And I'm glad that they kept stands with these. I feel like that is giving us as collectors a little something, because if they didn't give us the stands, I'm really big about like uniform with my dolls. So if I all of a sudden have tons of Rainbow High dolls and they don't have stands, I'd be like, oh, that's really sad. And I like them all looking kind of the same. So yes, we have stands, and of course the stands match each of the dolls with their corresponding color. They do come with this. I will show you what it is. I'm not going to do the slime. Melissa from My World did it in their video, so you can watch that video if you'd like. But they do give us this really cute crystal container, and you put the water, you put water with the slime mixture with glitter in it, and it gives us the big glitter, and shake it up, and then you get slime. I'm not going to do it, but they are going to give us these big shoes, and I'll pop it open so you can see here. You put slime in the bottom of the shoe, which again is giving us a little nod to the Poopsie Slime Surprise dolls, where you can put slime in their jackets, slime in their shoes, and you can do that now with these, and it does look different because here I do have the original Ruby next to me, and I'll do a little comparison here in a moment to show you that, yeah, they look different. To me, this makes me think more childlike than a heel, which is what we had with the first series. I was incorrect. I thought you could put slime in these pets. You can't. They're just clear. Can you put slime in them? No. I thought you could take the head off, but you cannot put slime in the pets. But the pets are really pretty. They're very, very, very colorful. I would have preferred them to be solid. I don't really care for the crystal aspect of it, but they're cute. They're definitely very cute. I will give them that. You do get a comb still, but the comb is also, see the end here is a spoon, so you can dip in and do the slime portion. And she does come with a handbag, but the handbag is really an open container so that you could put your slime in it. But it is a purse that says rainbow, so we're still going with the, everything says sparkle or rainbow on it. And here is the doll. So let me show you the hair in the back. I took it right out of the box. The hair isn't terrible. It is very crispy because she does have crimped hair. The crimping on this Ruby reminds me of the crimped hair on the cheer dolls, like the cheerleading dolls that were released 2 years ago. Or is that 3 years ago already? 3 years ago, the cheer dolls. And so she does have the crimped hair. I like crimped hair on dolls. I think it's pretty. So I will leave her with the crimped style. The original Ruby I have does have washed hair, and honestly, that one looks so much better washed. Way better washed. Now, she does have a PVC. Oh, it is PVC versus the vinyl. Oh, I like that they changed that. Okay, okay. Hold on. Let me put her shoes on really quick, and then we can do a side-by-side comparison of the original with the new version of Ruby Anderson, which the pet name is Sunflower, and I feel like Sunflower is something I would call something yellow. So I'm really surprised that they called this pet Sunflower, but she is. Each pet has their own name. I like Jade's pet was Sweet Pea, and I was like, that's really cute. So like I said, they both come with stands originally and now with the new dolls, which I'm glad. So the original Ruby versus the new Ruby, and here we go. So I don't know. I think I'm kind of, I think I like the face on the new one better. But I do like the articulation of the wrists on the original one. The new one right here has a vinyl top, like a see-through vinyl. This one is a pleather style top. They both have a sparkle t-shirt. They both have a tie around flannel, but this one came with pants. This one came with the skirt out of the box, and I don't know. Camera cut off again, so don't know where it can't cut off. So this one has more tinsel in the skirt. So like, let's compare both of them. Honestly, I like the face and some of the outfit pieces on the new one. I do personally like the heels better, but for kids, I can see why they would want the tennis shoe sneaker platform look, which I don't hate. It kind of makes me think of like Spice Girls big platform boots. Hair wise, obviously after washing, I definitely like the original hair on the original Rainbow High ones. I think they're just so beautiful. Look at this, so silky. I honestly don't hate the new ones when you do a side-by-side comparison from the originals. I feel like with the original core ones, when they first came out in 2020, they weren't the best of Rainbow High. I feel like as we evolved and we went into 2021, 2022, 2023, then I feel like we got really great Rainbow High dolls. But the original core ones, now looking back, I'm like, they honestly were not that cute compared to what we've seen in the past year or two. Honestly, I don't hate the new ones. The plastic feels the same. I just don't like that they don't have articulated wrists so you can pop the hands off to switch the clothes, because I'm putting some of the clothes on, especially if, let's say, even kids have a ton of the old outfits. Putting on some of the outfits without popping off the hands is difficult. I have a hard time doing it. My hand articulation is not, my finger articulation is not the best. Oh, that battery loves to disconnect. Okay, so I'm showing you here the Poopsie Slime Surprise, the original Ruby, and of course the new variation. I mean, I still see the same dolls within these, right? We can see elements that they all are within the same universe. And of course, I'm really super connected to what we've had the past 3 years. Do I hate the new stuff? No. But I understand the direction that they're going in, and I'm going to miss what we've had for the past 3 years. So in the comments, let me know how we're feeling. Thank you again so much to Rainbow High and the MGA team for sending me this whole entire wave. Like I said, I do really like the new face sculpts. Looking closely at Ruby, I'm kind of shocked how different she is. But yeah, again, I just want to show you what they look like all three together. Make sure to follow me on all social medias, whether it's TikTok, here on YouTube. Please, I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers within my lifetime. And on Instagram and everywhere else. Also, make sure to check out, we just released the doll awards and see who won all the different awards for this past year. 2023 was a wild year of dolls, and like I said, most of my money went to Rainbow High. So I'm excited to see what'll come next year. All right, till next time. Bye, everybody.